Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Central Minnesota Idol 2021, a fundraiser for the Youth Chorale of Central Minnesota and 4 additional charities that we'll be talking about in just a little bit. I'm your host this evening. My name is Dan Barth, and I'm glad to be back for the second year, although a little different this year. I am live, believe it or not, but we're going to run our contest a little differently because of the COVID-19, and we wanted to obviously follow the safety measures. So all the performances tonight are going to come to you virtually. So you're probably thinking to yourself, how does this whole thing work? Well, we have 4 simply outstanding musicians who are vying for the title of Central Minnesota Idol 2021. So each of these musicians is going to perform a song for you, and then you'll be able to donate dollars throughout the evening, and then later on, we're going to have them perform 4 more songs, 4 additional numbers, 1 per person. And whoever raises the most donations throughout the course of the evening will be crowned Central Minnesota Idol 2021. It's that easy. So how do you donate? You just saw it up on the screen there. You can go to donate.cyym or cycm.org, and you can donate right there. If you're on Facebook, you can also find that right in the description. So it's really that easy. So we're just trying to raise funds, and the way it's going to work, all the funds raised tonight, half are going to go to the Youth Chorale of Central Minnesota, and the other half are going to go to the charities that are being represented by all of our fabulous musicians this evening. So that's about all you need to know. We've got a lot to get through tonight, and the music is nothing short of stunning, what you're going to see tonight. So we're going to kick it off with our first performance by our first contestant this evening. Earlier this week, we drew to see the order of the musicians. So we want to keep everything fair and square, and leading us off in that drawing is none other than Jeff Ingholm performing an original tune that is going to be on his new album, which is coming out in May. So here we go. Our first performance of the evening. Please welcome Jeff Ingholm.
I can't look at you without crying. I can't look at you anymore. I can't look at you without smiling. Whoa, whoa, and I can't look at you. I can't look at you in the morning. I can't look at you anymore. I can't look at you across the water. Whoa, whoa, and I can't look at you. 'Cause I don't have a clue where I'm hiding, and I don't have a clue anymore, and I don't wanna hear your goodbying. Whoa, whoa, 'cause then I can't look at you.
Wow, Jeff, amazing, amazing. That is just fantastic. As you saw on the screen there, Jeff is playing for the Tri-County Humane Society this evening. So Jeff is joining us live right now. And for those of you who don't know, I've known Jeff for going on probably 15 or 20 years, and I always credit or blame him for starting the album craze. Back in the day, you brought the Beatles' Abbey Road and then have done great shows like Beach Boys' Pet Sounds and The Last Waltz. Tell us a little bit about your musical journey, Jeff.
Well, yeah, back in 96 and 97, I met Muggsy Lauer, and then I got involved with Nathan Nesha through KBSC and the Shaken Hamster Band with the trivia at KBSC. And then out of that, and I was writing at the time and trying to get a solo album together. And then in 99, I did my first solo record, which was Summit Climb. And then we formed Collective Unconscious around that. And and then we had the brilliant idea, or actually you did, of I believe doing an album show at the Pioneer Place, and we did, and that was actually in 2000, I think. So it's been at least 20 years that we've known each other, Dan. So yeah.
And now that was an original song we just saw there. You have a new album coming out in May. Kind of tell us a little bit about the album.
Well, and look at this. I have it right here. I just got the. I'll show it to you. We just got the CD copies in the other day, but they're not quite ready for release yet. These will be out in May. Little Big Things is the name of the album, and yeah, it's a collection of songs that some of which were written, at least a couple of which were written a long time ago. Nearly 20 years ago, and then several of which were kind of unfinished for a long time, and then a few more of them were written in the past 9 to 12 months. So there's 12 songs, and they're all brand new to the world. They're unreleased in any other way. So
congratulations. That's great. Can't wait to get my hands on that. All right, so tonight you're playing for the Tri-County Humane Society. Tell us a little bit about your charity and why you've chosen them.
Well, the Humane Society has been doing their work since 1974, when a bunch of volunteers got together and decided that something needed to be done about the pets that were being not being taken care of or neglected. And they have done their work since then. They just moved into a brand new facility to continue their amazing work. They have a 94% placement rate, which is phenomenal. Only a few years ago, they were at 80%. And I believe it was like 2015 or 2016, they were at 80%. And now they're all the way up to 94% placement. So, which is great. And they have... they do things like they have a No Pet Left Undone initiative, which they're almost 100% compliant with, which means they spay and neuter every pet they take in because they have their surgical center. It's just, these animals are here because we chose to have them here. They didn't choose to be here. They were bred specifically to be with us as humans, as companions. And so therefore, we have an obligation to them to make sure that they are cared for and treated in a humane way. And the crew over there is just doing amazing work, and I want to support that in every way I can.
Amen. Well said, Jeff. Thank you so much. All right, so we're going to hear one more tune from you a little later in the program. You can go in and vote and donate, actually, right now at donate.yccm.org and propel Jeff to the top if you wish to do so this evening. All right, let's just keep this show moving right along. Contestant number 2 hails from right here in St. Cloud. He's going to be performing the song Soul Shine. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Axel Kraftnick.
can't find the light to get you through a cloudy day. When the stars ain't shining bright, you think that you've lost your way. When the candle that burns from home burns so very far away, you got to let your soul shine, just like my daddy used to say, yeah. He said, soul shine, it's better than sunshine, it's better than moonshine, better than rain. All my people, look around, we all feel this way sometimes. Let your soul shine through the break of day. I grew up thinking that I had it made and I can make it on my own, yeah. Life can take the strongest man and make him feel so alone. Oftentimes I feel the cold wind blowing through my aching bones. I think back to when my daddy said, boy, in this darkness before the storm, yeah. Let your soul shine, it's better than sunshine, it's better than moonshine, better than rain. All my people, look around, we all feel this way sometimes. Let your soul shine on through the break of day. Sometimes a man can feel this emptiness, like a woman has robbed him of his very soul. The woman too, she can feel like this when your spirit's so low. Let your soul take control. Do 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 do. Ooh yeah. Talking about soul shine, it's better than sunshine, it's better than moonshine, it's better than rain. Well, all people, look around, we all feel this way sometimes. Let your soul shine on through the break of day. Let your soul shine on, yeah, to the break of day.
All right, Axel, that was outstanding. Outstanding. Hey, I just wanted to let everybody know the donate button is functioning well, and we want to give you our first total of the evening. We're going to fly in a graphic here to let you know exactly what's going on. We have already had 147 donors. Average gift is $31, and we have raised $4,518 so far this week and evening. Yeah, that's a great start. Of course, we're not going to tell you how all those split out quite yet. We got to build the suspense, of course. Axel, I've known you for many years, my brother. So great to see you. Tell everybody a little bit about your musical journey.
Great. Thank you very much, folks. My name is Axel Krafnick. I guess I got my start playing or singing rather in the St. John's Boys Choir. Over the years, it just really developed my ear training, musical theory, and really just how to make music fun and to express that to others. Been playing acoustic shows and with other bands in the St. Cloud area for over 10 years. You might have seen me at the Veranda Lounge, maybe the Red Carpet, or local tap rooms and breweries around the area. I do weddings and plenty of private events as well. But yeah, also kind of in Jeff's spot right now too, recording music, definitely a lot to write about these days. So definitely making some moves at recording some material as well, but enjoying the musical journey. Yep.
That's fantastic. Can we look for an album, you think, later on this year, or not quite?
Probably closer to fall.
All right.
But yes, definitely something this year, folks. I'll make sure to let you know.
Fabulous. Okay, so you're playing for Anna Marie's Alliance this evening. Tell our audience a little bit about Anna Marie's and why you've chosen them.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Anna Marie's is a really, really great local nonprofit organization. They are a 24-hour emergency shelter for women who've experienced domestic violence. It's located right here in St. Cloud. It's also a great place for their kids and their pets as well. They offer a lot of different resources for people in the community. They offer temporary residency, physical and mental health services, advocacy services, as well as before and after care resources as well. Near and dear to a lot of our hearts, that place. They've been around for a while. Yeah.
Absolutely. A wonderful asset for our community. So, all right. So you guys know what to do. Go to donate.yccm.org and donate a few dollars. We're off to a great start. We're really, really excited about it. Okay, next up, another local musician who's been in the business, all the way back to his teenage years. He's playing for Owen's Night Out. Please welcome. Oh, that's right. We are going to listen to the Central Minnesota Youth Chorale in action. Here's a song called Smile for you.
Today's a new day. There is no sunshine. Nothing but clouds, and it's dark in my heart, and it feels like a cold night. Today's a new day. Where are my blue skies? Where is the love and the joy that you promised me? Tell me it's alright. I almost gave up.
Explain
Ah, that was absolutely beautiful. That there was actually the chamber singers from the Youth Chorale of Central Minnesota. Obviously, the reason we're here this evening to raise funds for that fine organization, as well as for additional charities. Next up is our third contestant that I tried to introduce a little bit ago, but this time I'll do it correctly. He is playing for Owens Night Out, a wonderful local charity. Please welcome Justin Plouffe.
Early in the evening, just about supper time. Over by the courthouse, they're starting to unwind. Four kids on the corner, trying to bring you up. Willie picks a tune out and he blows it on the harp. Down on the corner, out in the street, Rudy and the po-po's playing, bring a nickel, tap your feet. Rooster hits the washboard, and people just gotta smile. Blinky thumps a gut bass and solos for a while. Popo twang the rhythm on his kazoo. Willie goes into a dance, doubles on kazoo. Down on the corner, out in the street, Rudy and the po-po's playing, bring a nickel, tap your feet. Down on the corner, out in the street, Rudy and the po-po's playing, bring a nickel, tap your feet. You don't need a penny just to hang around, but if you got a nickel, won't you lay your money down? Over on the corner, there's a happy noise. People come from all around to watch the magic boy. Down on the corner, out in the street, Willie and the po-po's playing, bring a nickel, tap your feet. Down on the corner, out in the street, Willie and the po-po's playing, bring a nickel, tap your feet. Down on the corner, out in the street, Willie and the po-po's playing, bring a nickel, tap your feet. Down on the corner, out in the street, Willie and the po-po's playing, bring a nickel, tap your feet.
Wow, that was simply amazing. Down on the Corner, Creedence Clearwater Revival, one of my favorite groups of all time. And appropriate because one of my favorite people of all time is here joining us right now. Justin Plouffe, so great to see you. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks, Dan. How are you?
I'm fantastic too. You know, I hate to admit how old I am, but I've been watching your career for I don't know how many decades, going all the way back to when you were in high school and you were in a little band with your brothers that wasn't so little called Roger. Tell us a little bit about that experience.
Yeah, it was an interesting experience, and I use that word experience. I was 16 years old. I was in high school, and while everybody else was going to the Friday night, football games and basketball games, I was playing shows around the country. And matter of fact, my high school graduation, I wasn't there. I did graduate, but I wasn't there. I was actually playing the House of Blues in Las Vegas. So quite the experience.
Yeah, House of Blues, Vegas, graduating, I don't know. And then, of course, you've had just a great career with so many fun shows over the years. And then one of my favorites, of course, is you came up with this brilliant idea to form Justin Plouffe and the Throwbacks. And I think one of your first shows was actually a CCR show, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the Throwbacks and how that came to be.
Yeah, it was. I've always loved documentaries, still do, and live music and playing music. And I always just thought it'd be fun to. What if you took and you made these little featurette documentaries, and you had a live band started playing the soundtrack? And so that's what we started to do, is just make these featurettes to tell the story of whatever band or artist or music that we're playing, and then we play the music, and it's really growing. And I just have to say, of all the success that I have had in my life, you guys were major champions of that. So I'm forever grateful to you for that.
That's an aw shucks moment. And speaking of an aw shucks moment, you're playing tonight for Owen's Night Out. Kind of tell us a little bit about that wonderful charity.
Yeah, so it was started with a wonderful good friends of mine, Chris and Kimberly Magnuson, who unfortunately lost their son Owen to a tragic accident. And the whole thing started, it was, I never like to take credit for stuff. I always think it's sort of a little God moment, but I had sent them some tickets to our show and some House of Pizza gift cards, and just said, hey, you maybe don't feel like coming out, you maybe not feeling up for it, but if you want to come to the show, just come to the show. And they kind of thought about it. They weren't sure if they wanted to go, but they did end up coming. And, parents don't forget, right? But it gives them a little reprieve from the grieving process. And so from there, we decided to start Owen's Night Out. And what people can do is you can go to owensnightout.com, and you can actually nominate families. You can do it anonymously if you want. But what's nice is we make it easy for people to nominate families, tell us their interest, couples, or again, a whole family. We've sent people on ski trips, to concerts, to plays, all sorts of things. But it's nice because we can really customize that night out. Again, not to forget, but just give them a little reprieve. And again, we do it as couples. Sometimes we do it as families. And it's just a great way to give those people a little reprieve from grieving.
Wow, what an amazing organization, and thank you for all the work you've done to make Owen's Night Out a success. All right, we're going to hear from you again later, and folks, you can get up there, you can vote for Justin right now if you want to. And next up is our fourth and final contestant this evening. I'm so thrilled to introduce Jennifer Lamb Randolph.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find the fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move mountains, we gon' walk it out. Mountains, and I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. The you, the you, the you, the you. The silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. I know you feel like dying, promise we'll take the world to its feet. Ooh, mountains, bring it to its feet. Ooh, mountains, and I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. like the day. I'll rise up in spite of the ache. I'll rise up and I'll do it 1,000 times again. We'll rise up high like the waves. We'll rise up in spite of the ache. We'll rise up and we'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for
Wow, Jennifer, that was simply amazing. Got a little warm in the studio, so I took my coat off. I hope you don't mind. And Jennifer is playing for the Beautiful Mind Project, which we'll learn about here in just a little bit. Jennifer, I haven't met you in person, so this has been kind of fun for me to get to know you through this process. Tell us a little bit about your musical journey.
So my grandfather was in the South Dakota Music Hall of Fame, and so since I was 3 years old, I've been singing on stage. I moved here in St. Cloud 17 years ago. I actually, Justin was playing at the red carpet, and I asked to sing a song, and I sang Bobby McGee on his stage, and then from there he said, "Who are you?" And so I thank you, Justin, for connecting to the music industry. So he kind of got me going there. And then I entered, I don't know, some karaoke competition. I won and opened for the Fabulous Armadillos. And then Greg Armstrong found me. And then I started doing jingles on the radio. And so I've been doing jingles nationally, and I've been playing with different bands ever since. So, yeah.
Wow, amazing. What a voice you have. Congratulations. Okay, so you're playing for
Thank you.
the Beautiful Mind Project this evening. Tell folks that maybe aren't familiar with that charity what the Beautiful Mind Project's all about.
So, the Beautiful Mind Project is all about changing the social stigma around mental health and just helping people understand that it's something that's okay to be talked about, it's okay to get help for, and people don't fake depression, they fake being fine, if that makes sense. So they have a 1-800 number, an urgent care line that's available 24/7 to be able to get you connected with a counselor immediately. A lot of times when people are struggling with mental health, it takes a lot for them to even try to think about taking care of themselves, let alone figuring out where to make an appointment and in a week or two from now. So a lot of times they need help now. And so these guys offer free help, a 24 hours a urgent care line that you can get that, and then from there they will help you go from there and like get counselors. There's a community, there's on like continued help. It's just an amazing group of people.
Wow. Very, very good. Okay, so we're going to hear from you a little bit later, but you folks, you know what to do. Hit that donate button or go to donate.yccm.org and you'll be able to donate right there. I've got one more special guest that I want to bring up here real quick, and this, of course, is the artistic director of Central Minnesota Youth Chorale. This is kind of fun talking back between the boxes here, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
This is Garrett Lathy. Garrett, how are you tonight?
Good. It's Garrett Lathe, but
Oh, I like to put the E at the end. It's much more
Sounds
European.
yeah, exactly. Or Latha.
Exactly. Tell us a little bit about the history of the Youth Chorale of Central Minnesota.
Well, about 16 years ago now, I was speaking with some choir director friends and about the idea of having kind of an all-state choir, but around Central Minnesota. And I was talking with Brother Paul Richards, who's the founder of the Boys Choir, and he said, "Well, why don't you do that all year long on Sunday nights?" And I said, why not? And literally, it started as a collaborative effort with a board of YCC or area choir directors, and we established as a community choir for high school students. You have to be a part of your high school program unless you're homeschooled or in PSEO, and so they come to us with a great music education that they get from the area schools in central Minnesota.
And who can be a part of it? So what is the age group, and how big of a location do you cover?
We have no location requirement other than that we meet in central Minnesota. We have had some people from Minneapolis join us, which is quite a trek, especially in the winter. But it's really open to any 9th through 12th grader who is willing to drive out to the beautiful campus of St. John's. We weren't able to meet out there this year. We're meeting at Bethlehem Lutheran this year because of COVID issues, but we hope to be back in the fall at St. John's University, and it's open to anyone who's willing to drive on a Sunday night for 2 hours of beautiful music making and rehearsal.
Wonderful. And tell us a little bit about your funding source.
So when we started out, we were probably about 95% family funded. So families contribute. We have a fair share program. They give what they're able. We say this is the suggested donation, and some families give above and beyond. Some families double the suggested minimum. Some aren't able to give anything. Some are only able to give a little bit. And so we really make it something that's accessible regardless. If you win a spot in the Youth Chorale, you can be a part of it. And over the years, through grants and through funding, we've managed to drop that down to about 65%. I'm not sure if my numbers are exactly accurate for what it is right now. And so we've wanted to offer something like this, where not only do we help out local charities, we take that burden off of families for this great cause of enriching the fabric of central Minnesota and the lives of youth by offering this incredible artistic experience for youth.
Wow, well put. Okay, you know what I think we should do? I think we should take a look at the numbers and see how we're doing so far. So, oh my goodness, we've jumped a lot. 167 donations. Average gift is up to $33 per gift, and so far we've raised $5,365. Garrett,
we are knocking on the door of last year's record. I think last year we donated just through the donations. We were at about $5,500. So I think we're knocking on that door, and I think we might bust it down.
Tell you what, I think we should hear one more song from the Youth Chorale of Central Minnesota. Why don't you introduce them up here for us?
Sure. This song, most will recognize it if they're Broadway fans of any sort. It's from Dear Evan Hansen, and what a fitting message for right now. It's the song "You Will Be Found."
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear?
So let that lonely feeling wash away, 'cause maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand.
Someone will come running. They'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken all around, you will be
Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. That's what this evening is all about. Hey, got my coat back on. We've got some really exciting news. We want to share with you our latest tally because we've had some fantastic movement. Check this out. Donations 179. Average gift went up to $38. And look at this. We have raised so far this evening $6,710. Unbelievable. Thank you so very much. But we're not done yet. Time is running short, though. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to listen to one more song from each of our 4 contestants. We're going to do them right in a row. You don't need me to come back in and look at my ugly mug, even though I do have my coat back on. And this is your time to go in and donate at donate.yccm.org. And we're going to reverse the order. So leading us off for this final round of videos, here's Jennifer Lamb Randolph.
Don't know how it is you looked at me and saw the person that I could be, awakening my heart, breaking through the dark. Suddenly your grace, like sunlight burning at midnight, making burn like something so beautiful, beautiful. Mercy reaching to save me. All that I need, you is so beautiful, beautiful. Now there's a joy inside I can't contain, but even perfect days can end in rain. And though it's pouring down, I see it through the clouds, shining on my face. Like sunlight burning at midnight, making burn like something so beautiful, beautiful. Mercy reaching to save me. All that I need, you is so beautiful, beautiful. I have come undone. I have just begun, changing by your Ooh, yeah, yeah. Like sunlight burning at midnight, making burn like something so beautiful, beautiful. Mercy reaching to save me. All that I need, you is so beautiful. Like sunlight burning at midnight, making burn like something so beautiful, beautiful. Mercy reaching to save me. All that I need, you is so beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
know she leaving Tishy. He's a screamer, slamming rubber, squealing. He's a jamming. Local country station is the blaring on the radio. Pick him up at 7 and they're heading to the rodeo. Mama's on the front porch screaming out her warning. Girl, you better get your red head back in bed before the morning. 9 o'clock, the show is ending, but the fun is just beginning. She knows he's anticipating, but's he gonna keep him waiting? Grab a bite to eating, and they're heading to the honky-tonk. But loud crowds of line isn't just ain't what they really want. Drive out to the boondocks and park down by the creek, hey, where it's George Strait. Real late, dancing cheek to cheek. They ain't going down till the sun comes up. I ain't giving in till they get enough. Go around the world in a pickup to run. I ain't going down till the sun comes up. Hey, check me. Twelve, it's wine and dancing, midnight sights a high romance. And 1 o'clock, that truck is rocking. 2 is coming, still no stop. Break the check the clock at 3, they're right on where they wanna be. 4 o'clock, get up you go. 5 o'clock, that rooster's crowing. Sun comes up, I ain't giving in till they get it done. Go around the world in a pickup to run. I ain't going down till the sun comes up. 6 o'clock on Saturday, her folks don't know he's on his way. The stalls are clean, the horse is fed. They say she's grounded till she's dead. Here she comes around the bend, slowing down, she's jumping in. Hey, mom, your daughter's gone, and they go again. Till they get enough. Go around the world in a pickup to run. I ain't going down till the sun comes up. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, man.
I've been working so hard. I've been working every day. Every time I wanna play the wild card, my bills get in the way. I'm making money every day, but my social life is turning gray, 'cause I'm a-working every day. Yeah. I've been working so hard, but I can't seem to get ahead. Every time I wanna play the wild card, I gotta pay my rent instead. I lay awake in bed, repeating things I've said. I can't seem to get ahead, yeah. Woo! I've been working so hard, but I won't let it get me down. The next time I wanna play the wild card, I'll play my gig downtown. Playing for you and your online crew is where I'm found. Too many positive vibes, yeah, I don't need to frown. I'm feeling like a king, why don't you give me my crown? I won't let it get me down. I won't let it get me down. Won't let it get me down. I won't let it get me down, no, yeah. Woo!
Little big things in the quiet times, in the alone times. The little things get washed away in the flood of the everyday. Become as big as they should be when nothing else is in the way. Little big things in the quiet times, in the alone times. We are here together, we are here alone. We have just to look around to see how we have grown. Little big things in the quiet times, in the alone times. I remember you lived what I became. Don't sweat the small stuff and learn to play the game. I remember our time is through, but your love shines through. The little big things in the quiet times, in the alone times. Taking things for granted is not what's good and true. I'm gathering my rosebuds now and sending them all to you. Little big things in the quiet times, in the alone times. Little big things.
And there you have it, the 4 contestants for this year's Central Minnesota Idol. Okay, we've heard them, 2 songs. Now it's up to you. So you've got one final push here to donate at donate.yccm.org. And we're going to start tallying this to give you. But we have some more good news for you we want to share. Our totals continue to rise, so we want to show you exactly where we're at right now. We won't tell you the breakdown, so we'll bring up the graph for you. 207 donations, $37 is the average gift. And check this out, $7,710 donated so far. So I need you to go to your computer, hit that donate button, and we'll wrap this up. So while you're doing that, we're going to be doing our tallying here, but we've got a really special treat for you. As I mentioned at the top of the show, this is the 3rd annual Central Minnesota Idol. So 2 years ago, this event was won by Janelle Kendall. And Janelle has graciously volunteered to perform for us this evening. And immediately following that, we have last year's winner, Greg Schultz, who's actually going to be performing with the Youth Chorale of Central Minnesota. So do your final donation. We'll start tallying, and you guys enjoy Janelle Kendall and Greg Schultz.
The day I found you, I want to stay around you, and so I beg you, let it be me. Don't take this heaven from one if you must cling to someone now and for always. Let it be me. Each time we meet, love, I find complete love. Without your sweet love, what would life be? So never leave me lonely. Tell me you love me only, and that you'll always let it be me.
Wow. Simply amazing. Thank you to both Janelle and Greg for coming back and joining us again this year. Well, folks, believe it or not, we're at that point in the evening where I think it's time that we need to crown the Central Minnesota Idol. But first, let's take a look at the dollars. It's been an incredible evening. We're so thrilled. So the graph comes up here. We ended up with 212 donations. Average gift got all the way up to $40. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And the total raise, $8,380, nearly $3,000 more than last year. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And again, that money is going to be split 50-50 between the Youth Chorale of Central Minnesota and all the charities that these fine people, look at them all. Aren't they a handsome lot? So you probably noticed that we have a picture of Justin there. Believe it or not, Justin is doing what musicians do. He's gigging tonight, so he couldn't join us for this final piece of it. I know it. So we got the trophy, but I've actually got it right here. Right now, what I'm doing is stalling because they're still adding up. But I just got a wink here that they're on their way in. Oh, here comes Garrett. He's running. Look at this, the official envelope. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start at the fourth place winner, and I'll give you the total dollars given, and then we will work our way to the top. Holy cow. Here we go. Oh my gosh. This is so exciting, you guys. Okay. All four contestants raised well over $1,000, nearly to $1,500. Everybody did. That's amazing. In fourth place with $1,486.25 for the Tri-County Humane Society and the Youth Chorale, Jeff Ingholm. Congratulations, Jeff, and thank you. And thanks to the Humane Society for all the work that they do and for supporting this event tonight. In third place, $90 a head with a total of $1,585.25, playing for Owen's Night Out, Justin Plouffe. Justin Plouffe, number 3. Oh, God. So exciting. Here we go. This is kind of like the Academy Awards where you're all in windows there, you know. In third place with $2,186.25, playing for Anna Marie's Alliance, Axel Kraftnick. Congratulations, Axel. And we know what that means. The 2021 Central Minnesota Idol with $3,772.25 for the Beautiful Mind Project and the Youth Chorale. Congratulations, Jennifer Lamb Randolph. Jennifer, say a couple words.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was such an honor to be a part of this event, especially knowing who I got to be around, and like you said, everybody that was coming up, you're like, I've known you for 20 years. I've known you since you were a kid, and I've got a CD releasing, and I've got my next album, and it just I'm so honored, and I'm just so thankful to be part of this group, and also for all of the awareness, for every single charity that it brought attention to and donations to. So it was very, very beautiful, and I'm just very grateful. So thank you.
Well, congratulations. And thank you,
Thank
all the musicians. You know, all of us are waiting for the day where we can join you all in our concert venues. It's around the corner. It's going to happen. And thank you for all you do to make our life so wonderful, and for mentoring these kids coming out of the youth chorale. It's just an amazing thing. So thank you all so much, and we'll see you there. Just a couple housekeeping things for the rest of you. We do want to thank our staff and friends over at the Youth Chorale Central Minnesota, Cynthia and Sarah. We're our tallying folks tonight, which is awesome. Garrett, of course. Behind the scenes, Frank Grether was on our cameras. Aaron Barker with ABC Tech, of course, running our streams tonight. And we're coming to you live from right here in St. Cloud at DMR Studios. So thank you so much. And we can't think of a more appropriate way to end this evening as you guys all relax at home. We got one more song from the Central Minnesota Youth Chorale, or Youth Chorale of Central Minnesota. Can't thank you all enough for joining us tonight and for your donations. Let's have one more song from the choir. Thank you and good night.